Hey guys, welcome to another video on MSK coding. And in this video, we will be showing a program I made. And this program is about prime numbers and checking if a number is prime or not. So let's get into the code. So we start off with importing the square root function from the math module, from math import square root. Then the program asks for some input using this, and I don't really think I've used eval before, so let me explain why I used it. I used eval because it gives an easy way to convert the output from an int, which is always a string, into an integer. So you don't have to just do x equals int of x. And then what happens is I set this next variable to 1, and I set L to an empty list. After that, I made an if statement checking if x equals 1 or 0. If it is, it'll print x is neither prime nor composite. And because 1 or 0, they're not prime nor composites, for reasons that we won't get into this video for time reasons. And if it's not, we go into this else loop. And so we set a while loop to increment I from 1 until the square root of x. Why I chose the square root of x? It's because it's the smallest amount that you need to check all the numbers to check if it's prime. And so every time it increments, I do if x is perfectly divisible by I, that's what this little thing means, then append I to the list L and append x by I into L. I put int because it always goes into a float when we're dividing. And so then this incrementer, I equals I plus 1. So then we do L equals list of set of L. So if we have like a square number, like 400, it's 20 squared. If we put it without that little L equals list set of L, it would put all, and then it would do 2020, because 400 divided by 20 is 20, and 20 is also in the divisors or factors. And so basically, I put set to destroy all the duplicates, but then it randomizes everything that's in it because sets are like that. So I put it back into a list, and then I sorted the list. Then I made another if statement. If the length of L is 2, which means if what's in the list is 1 and that number, the only way it can be 2 in the list, then print the number that you gave is prime and the divisors are 1 and, well, whatever the number you gave is. Then, if it's not, it'll put all of the things that are in L. So the divisors of X are an asterisk L. Asterisk basically takes out the brackets and the commas, so it's just object, space object, space object, on and on and on. Well, that's all that happened in this part of the video. Let's get into the shell where we'll run the program and see how it works. Now we are in the Python shell where the program is run. So to show off the 1 and 0 cases where it's neither prime nor composite, I'll put 1. And it says 1 is neither prime nor composite. And you move on to the next part where we're going to show other cases. Now let's go to a composite number. So we have any composite number. Let's try 384. the divisors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32, 48, 64, 96, 128, 192, 384. So as you see, there are this amount. So there are a lot, I guess. I don't want to count. And so that shows off how composite numbers work here. Let's go to a prime number in 3, 2, 1. Now we can put a prime number, 17. Let's put that in 17, and the number that you gave as prime and divisors for that number are 1 and 17. So, well, that's the video. We showed all the possible right cases, negative and decimal numbers. They won't work. Like, basically, it's the negative system for them. So, we're not going to talk about that. But for the positive whole integer numbers, it works properly. So we're going to end off the video now. And just for saying, last time I checked, we were at 63 subs. So I think we should get to 75. And if we really can, let's go for that 100 subscriber goal.